All right, we set it inside for the official decision. Here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean has called a stop to this contest. At 4 minutes, 15.
You ready to fight? Ready.
All right, so as we get this stand-up only fight underway, just a quick reminder on the rule set. No grappling or wrestling of any type, and fighters also cannot follow up with ground strikes on the canvas. So if you knock your opponent down, you cannot follow up with strikes. Very important to point that out here at the beginning of round one. Man, these guys have some chins on them. Huge shots being landed on both sides. Oh, nice kick. Big elbow there, Lance. All right, so 1 minute into the fight, certainly a lot of respect on both sides, but a lot more respect than action, at least thus far.
Yeah, boo, I'm boo. I'm not even gonna fight. I gotta catch myself. You need to go in there and fight. Come on, man, it's a video game. Somebody do something. Go forward and fight.
Leading with that right punch.
He's throwing bombs. Every time they come into contact, he is throwing bombs.
Both fighters hanging down in the pocket and both landing. All right, so perhaps he's going to have to address something defensively. There is a legitimate cut around his eye.
Yeah, he got cut on the eye from that last strike. He's got to pay attention now before it gets worse.
Oh, a huge shot finds the target there.
Great shot lands. Now he's got to go find that follow-up attempt. The kill shot is what they call it, to go and end the fight. Boom! Big jab. Oh, my goodness.
Huge left hand. Oh! Oh, you got to keep pressing here. Could be the beginning of the end. Gets back to his feet. Oh, a big left hand.
Oh, high kick. Oh, nice right hand. Oh!
That's it.
Oh, my goodness.
All right, DC, no telestrator tonight, but we're going to get you some...
The man I swear I care about the quote, but I handle your affairs is what I care about the most. The man war when it's going off, got me dissing your monthly listeners. The man I practice, so we are the practitioners.
Io vorrei avere
Laughing with the bosses, toasting up with the goons. I take it, make him a room. The elephant is a go in the room. Off life trying to shoot to the moon. My youngin', he ain't make it to school. Life been coming fast, I'm trying to get in my groove. Build a legacy before you get to the tomb. For real, unapologetic, right that I said, right to the morning. To the morning, man, my life in a life get rewarded. She a good girl, I love it, but she like to record it. On stage, kinda nervous. Thought that I'd call, but I'm somewhere with no service. Paparazzi on the call, but I'm tucked behind the curtains. If you out here, you involved, then be quiet. You know they lurking. I put money on just to jump in the pool. My partner, he a chef because he's serving a food. I can't get my heart cause he's used. I'm in the penthouse with a view. I done beat the odds, ain't got nothing to prove. Laughing with the bosses, toasting up with the goons. I take it, make him a room. The elephant is a go in trying to shoot to the moon. My youngin', he ain't make it to school. Life been coming fast, I'm trying to get in my groove. Build a legacy before you get to the tomb. For real.
Dropped out of school and ran it up in the. Got out my feelings when they got me a bag. Really have emotion, better ask who I am. I went from being poor to really being a man. I went from being poor to really being a man.
Lebanon.
Wake up, get your in my makeup, get your fake blood, fake tough. Put your up for the princess, rates up, jigs up, put your up, get your put your up. They that's tough, pay up, get your rates up for the princess. But bullshit me, she freaky. Dalai Lama, don't she cool it in a fan, but she get hotter than the sun. I take a trip out to Japan and I Donna Benihana, I'm the new hip hop Madonna, I'm the new hip hop Madonna, I'm the
The nation's capital, Washington, D.C. That's the setting for the Mavericks. The intimidation factor looms large. Anthony Davis is locked in and focused on winning, trying to lead his team as they game plan for the task ahead at Capital One Arena. Mavs, Wizards. We'll be right back for the tip. It's great to be with you on a Monday afternoon as we get set for this broadcast of the NBA on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan along with Greg Anthony and Brett Berry, our terrific analysts, and David Aldridge is our sideline reporter. Now a look at Dallas's starting lineup. Anthony Davis is out there with Daniel Gafford. Then there's Washington. Then it's Kyrie Irving, and it's Thompson in at the shooting guard. And for Washington, George is out there with Chris Middleton. Then it's Koulibaly. Then it's Sarr, and it's Poole in at the point. All the talk, Greg, leading up to this one has been about the impact of the backcourt.
And that's where it all starts. When you have a confident and competent backcourt, it just opens up a lot of things for you offensively.
Now, here's Poole. It's stolen by Davis. Fast break, Dallas. He lobs it up, and Gafford throws it down.
Changing ends quickly. He's rewarded with a high percentage look.
Yeah, the defense trying to do their best to slow him down, but when he gets room like that, you got to look out.
Here's Poole. The tray. And so it looks like the Wizards will retain possession here. And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Thanks very much. Brian Keefe gave me a few minutes to catch up. He told me, now that team goes as Anthony Davis goes. When AD is feeling good and he's in rhythm, everything clicks. Coach said we'll be a team effort at both ends. Our communication has to be excellent, and even then, we're not going to completely stop them, guys.
All right, David, thanks. I tell you what, Brett, this Jordan Poole is one confident player.
Yeah, his mindset, though, Kevin, has to shift to being more consistent. So we've seen these outbursts in scoring from Jordan Poole, but really you want to have a more reliable player. Both offensively and defensively. Hopefully he finds that.
Here's Middleton.
Hey.
It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
Chris Middleton has the size in this league that you need to finish on the inside. And get that one up quick.
Davis in the corner. Back to Washington. Davis in the corner.
Hey.
Stolen by George. Poole with it. Guarded now by Irving. And Poole gets it to go.
Those are two tough points from Poole. Great to see him mixing it up down low.
Here's Dallas. It's a three-point game. Here in the first quarter with about 2 minutes gone by. Pass to Gafford. And foul on the shot, so here's a chance at the line.
The officials are all over that one.
The Mavericks shooting their first free throws. First trip to the line in this one. That one is off. Well, it's no secret this Washington team is in a rebuilding phase. Brent, they've collected some assets.
Yeah, they got some flexibility here, Kevin, and they made the call to start over. They took some other players that other teams didn't want, along with some draft picks, which sometimes you have to do when you're bottoming out. They have a good toolbox to rebuild, though.
Now, here's Gafford. Lock at 6. Here's Thompson. Lays it in without an inch of room.
Thompson.
Clay just knows how to score. There are nights where they feature him, but a lot of times it's off the goodness of everybody else. Outside, inside, and it gets very good defense.
Sarr, and Sarr throws it down.
That's what he gives you, a big-time presence on the glass.
And you know what, Greg? Once he gets his hands on it, he's not even thinking about kicking it out.
His competitiveness right now is why the teammates love him. Two teammates connecting right there. Slick feed.
Pass to Poole. And stolen by Thompson. Misses the layup.
For him, it's harder to miss that shot than it is to make that shot. I think he was anticipating a bit of a bump there.
The three from Poole. No good that time. At the end of one, a closely contested game so far. Wizards lead by 1. Stay with us as we get set to bring you the second quarter right after this. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. And taking a look at the Wizards' performance here, guys, what are your thoughts?
Just cashing in on second chance opportunities. That's how they built this early lead.
Working the offensive glass that sometimes comes from predictable shots from your offense, and they've been opportunistic here.
We've got George. Also, Kispert out there. Sean Holmes out there with Marcus Smart. And it's Carrington in at the 2 spot. That's the 5 on the 4 for the Wizards.
My goodness. Save that one. I want to see that again.
Me too. Just absolutely beautiful. And so here is Dallas following the bucket by the Wizards. Irving kicks to Washington. And they're unable to get the time basket there. A shake. Anthony Davis grabs the miss. Mavericks trail by 3. Greg, as you were saying, beyond the blocks, what makes Anthony Davis special on defense is the way he navigates the floor.
Kevin, most bigs can get picked on in pick-and-roll action. Davis, though, too quick and smart to take advantage of. He can slip screens, hedge, switch, and recover like he's a 3-and-D wing.
And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Kevin, thanks. The Mavericks at last season's trade deadline added length by acquiring Daniel Gafford and P.J. Washington. Coach Jason Kidd says they help on both ends. Gafford has the ability to roll and has great hands. P.J. can put the ball on the floor and guard 1 through 5. And then defensively, they both bring physicality. Kevin?
David, there is an argument to be made. That was one of the best trades at midseason this league has seen in a very long time. And a big part of perimeter defense, Greg, avoiding screens. Some of the tricks of the trade in that regard.
Well, sometimes you have to get skinny. I mean, other times it's using your strength. A lot goes into it. Also, you know, getting the cadence for the screener. It's one of the more challenging aspects of NBA defense.
And here in the second with about a minute and a half gone by. Irving attacking, and the shot goes in. Irving's got his first points of the game.
Well, if he wants to, Kyrie can drive at will. He's got out of this world shake and bake moves.
Here's Middleton, and he uses the glass on the layup. Middleton's got the lead up to 6 now for the Wizards. 1:03 left to play in the first half. Irving against Smart. Rebound, Washington. Bay passes to Middleton.
Oh. Middleton getting up there allows him, with that height, to get up and jam it down.
They time it right. They can end this quarter with a 2-for-1.
And that's how you want to end the quarters.
Middleton against Washington. Pass to Davis. Davis owning the inside.
Yeah, the added muscle Davis has put on, helping him on these tough finishes, flexing on him there.
Here's Carrington. A rebound by Washington.
말이.
Shot didn't fall, but that play worked well to get a good look at the basket.
Yeah, an efficient offensive possession. They found the look that they wanted, just didn't go in.
And it's Davis missing.
아, 저거 하고
A shot that time, not on target. And so it's the Washington Wizards with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. And they've done a phenomenal job down low. So many of their points coming right at the rim. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thank you, Kevin. Here with Chris Middleton. Chris, it seemed like you all were dictating tempo in the first half. How did you do that?
Okay, we're getting the styles, grabbing the rebound now, trying to push it, try to get the best shot available.
Problem solved in transition. Thanks for your time. Back to you, Kevin.
Okay, David, much appreciated. And now time for halftime. So we'll be back in just a bit to get the third quarter underway.
Mark your location.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. Without question, Chris Middleton displaying his skills today.
Really impressed with the shot selection through the first half. Just taking what he can get from the defense.
Yeah, I'm thinking back to the first half. I'm wondering, did he take a low percentage shot? Everything efficient.
Getting underway in the second half. Here's the 5 for Jason Kidd. They've got Klay Thompson. Anthony Davis is out there with Daniel Gafford. Then there's Washington. And it's Irving at point guard. And Washington has possession. Following the miss by Kyrie Irving. Here's Middleton. And misses it off the right side of the rim. Mavericks trail by 6. A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Kevin, thank you very much. Anthony Davis broke his defense down for me. He said, I can block shots, switch on to anybody, guard the pick and roll, I can guard the post, I can guard the pin down. So that's my ability. My ability defensively is to do everything. Kevin?
And he does everything. David, thank you so much.
That's impressive. Flying towards the hoop, Chris Middleton saw just enough of a takeoff area to get to the rim.
Here's Irving. Over Koulibaly. Gafford kicks to Irving. Thompson passes to Washington. Gafford with the ball. And Sarr pulls it down. 1:39 left in the third quarter. And guys, hold on now. I'm getting word we have Shams Charania calling in. Shams, what do you have for us?
Hey guys, the Wizards' #2 overall pick Alex Sarr wanted to be in Washington, D.C. and his defense gets him on the court right away. Not to mention the Wizards are in a rebuild, and if his offense comes along, he could be a foundational piece for this franchise. Everyone's excited to see the development of Alex Sarr.
You're right, a big piece. Okay, Shams, we appreciate the reporting.
Mano y mano. This is where it can get a little personal.
Yeah, again, you can't take this too far to make it too selfish, but that exchange, that's fun to watch.
The shot by George, no good. Mavericks trail by 8. Here's Davis. Rule with the steal. From deep three-point land. Mavericks with the rebound.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
Oh, Davis absorbing the contact.
In a league of guys who are extremely long, AD still stands out.
Dinwiddie with the steal. There's the lob to the hoop, and Gafford throws it down.
Now, I tell you what, they won't be down for long if they can get some more early offense like that.
Washington leading now by 4. 3 seconds separate the shot clock and game. Here's Saar, and Saar throws it down.
Saar, just ridiculous athleticism for a 7-footer.
Inside. George with the steal. And they're moving it up. Here's Koulibaly. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. That one on Thompson.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
Washington shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night.
And if we want to take a look back, they converted about 76% from the line.
Both shots good from the stripe. Here's Dinwiddie. With 1 on the clock. Nice jump shot. Good. And so it's the Washington Wizards with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. They're shooting the ball so well in this one. A great performance from the field. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. And how about a look now at our assist of the game? Brought to you by State Farm.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Well, a great job with the eyes. And what separates great playmakers, as we know, is peripheral vision.
We've reached the 4th quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. We've got Chris Middleton. Jordan Poole is out there with Koulibaly. Then it's George, and it's Saar in at the 5, roaming the paint. That's the 5 on the 4 for the Wizards. Now, here's Washington. Pass to Gafford. Dallas moving it around. Here's Dinwiddie. No good on the shot, a bit long that time. Wizards leading by 6. Here's Koulibaly. Missed inside. The Mavericks shooting 53% from the floor. They're locked in. It's tipped.
Sharp defensive instincts from the rookie. Saar using those long arms to knock that one away.
The shot's good. And the Wizards lead by 8.
He made a great decision there to push the basketball up. Excellent teamwork.
Dinwiddie against Poole. Pass to Gafford. And it's out of bounds. The Wizards will take it the other way. .149 left in the 4th quarter. Poole against Dinwiddie. It's Poole with the drive.
Well, one of the more explosive players.
Ya está, ya.
Poole finding a way to get to the rim.
And so it's Dinwiddie who brings up the ball for the Dallas Mavericks. Trailing by 10. To the paint. Stolen by Middleton. 1:25 left in the game. Buries the long jumper. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for the Wizards.
I like their defense tonight, and we don't talk about that side of the ball enough. You can really change a game when you get a bunch of steals and get out in transition.
Well, something else that has stood out
Uy,
is
¿qué?
their tempo offense. And these guys have been on the track all game long. They're creating high percentage looks, getting out there on the fast break.
Washington calls timeout. 1:09 left in the 4th.
And so only one team answered the bell tonight, guys. Not a monster blowout by any means, but still a double-digit victory for the Wizards.
The coaching staff must be happy that they controlled their turnovers so well in this game.
Excellent self-control and patience tonight.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Chris Middleton.
It looked like a couple times they might be wearing him down, but not the case. At the offensive end, he was just devastating.
And it's Washington's ball. Here in the 4th quarter, their defense has been very strong, allowing no baskets. Down low, stolen by George. And here we go. Washington fast break. Moving it up. It's stolen by Davis. Fast break, Dallas. Gafford misses. Guys, they have a really solid lead at this point.
Definitely, and they haven't faced much resistance.
Daniel Gafford. Second personal foul. Second team foul. At the line for 2, Jordan Poole.
And he knocks down the first one. He hits both from the stripe. 15 seconds left to play here in the fourth. And so it's Washington easily grabbing this one. A confident win and one where they clearly showed the greater effort.
Yeah, I mean, it was a solid performance, particularly here at home. And I think they built off that edge of being here and play with just a little more confidence than their opponent.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. So for David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, Brett Barry, and the whole 2K Sports crew, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for being with us. We'll see you next time. Have a great evening.
For Knox, I gotta get help in, go. Yup.
All right, ready to go round one here at the Sphere in Las Vegas, Nevada. Every single fighter on this roster was asking on this Noche UFC card, and you only have so many slots. What a unique experience for all of these fighters competing here tonight.
Hey. Is she?
Right hand, then a left. Oh, they're trading huge shots here. We'll see who's the last standing. Oh, beautiful straight left hand.
He's throwing bombs. Every time they come into contact, he is throwing bombs.
Well, every MMA fight begins on the feet, and that is music to the ears of Alex Pereira, who has found a home for that left hook early.
I mean, that's his best shot, man. We have seen Alex Pereira land this left hook in kickboxing to finish Israel Adesanya, and also inside the octagon where he knocked out Sean Strickland. It is such a powerful strike.
Oh, what a job to get the head kick home, and now his opponent in a world of trouble.
Such a sneaky head kick. He did not recognize him coming high, and now he's got him hurt bad.
Oh, what?
Nice block. What a fight. Both of these guys are trying to finish.
He's in real trouble now.
Okay, bigger than you.
This is a crazy high pace.
All right, well, he whacked him pretty good, but didn't sort of smell blood in the water, and now his opponent's back in the fight.
I mean, blood's in the water. You got to go get it. You got to go find the finish. You cannot let him off the hook like that. Oh, you got him again.
All right, so look at that. A cut has been opened around that eye area.
He's taking shots over and over again to that area, and now he's dealing with a cut. Oh, nice.
Beautiful combination there. If you are teaching an up-and-coming fighter about throwing volume strikes effectively, you can do worse than watching the film on this guy.
It's a master class, John. It's a master class.
Right there. I'm not sure his opponent knows where he is.
No, he is on the beach right now. He's seeing Tweety Bird over the top of his head.
Hey.
You take a hook like that, you are on
Yeah.
wobbly legs. Good defense blocking that punch.
Pereira's swelling now around that jaw area. We'll see if he can make some adjustments and perhaps defensively raise that guard to prevent any further damage.
My shit.
Gets back to his feet. All right, so there's the horn at the end of the round. He got knocked down just before the horn, so he'll walk back to his corner here. We'll see if they can get him physically, mentally back into the fight. What a moment at the end of that round. All right, let's check out some of the action, DC, and how about the punching acumen by that fighter in that previous round?
He does not place.
You ready to fight? You ready?
Second round underway. Well, this is crazy that this fight is still going on. An appreciative crowd obviously getting behind both fighters. Both guys just brawling like crazy in that previous round.
They both came with an idea that they were collecting $50 and
Accuracy to land right there. His opponent's wobble chop.
he's hurt bad.
Hmm?
Like that. Oh, nice kick.
That much easier.
Oh, and he lands a knee to the body now, DC. Talk to us about that strike.
They suck so bad, especially when you're going forward. You walk full speed to a knee to the body, it could end the night.
Oh, he missed with that right hand. Ankalaev's cut now above the eye, courtesy.
My
And that will do it. Ankalaev with style points tonight.
Holy smokes.
Ready to fight? Ready.
All right, so here we go with this stand-up only fight. You guys got to play by the rules. No grappling or wrestling of any
Hey.
type. Also, you cannot do follow-up strikes on the floor. Let's see who the last man standing will be tonight.
That one was clean. Great punch.
Oh, what a
Smash.
Well, MMA is a constant exercise in risk mitigation, right? But it would seem to me that if he really goes for it offensively, you can get him out of there.
Well, he's got him hurt. He's got him hurt. He's got him hurt multiple times in one round. It looks like this fight should be over by now, but his opponent's still standing, and I think that speaks to the durability of the guy standing in front of him.
Well, champ, I don't see that well, but it's hard to miss the redness underneath that elbow. A lot of bodily investment from his opponent tonight.
Yeah, it's an investment, John. It may not pay dividends right now, but the more you go there, the more damage you do, eventually it will show itself. Right now it's starting to show. He went high on that one.
Big left hand there inside. Throwing that jab now again. The fighter evades. Pineda's strike attempt there is blocked.
See?
They're going at it here. Huge shots landing on both sides.
Both fighters throwing heat now.
Oh, that's big. I mean, geez Louise.
Oh, right hook attempt. No good.
He's got to move his head.
Ah.
He's hurt so bad. He's got to mind safely. Find a way that you can recover. Goodness.
That'll do it. Magomed Ankalaev.
Oh, my goodness.
All right, so here we go with this stand-up only encounter. We'll see if these guys can play by the rules. Not many rules, but you can't grapple at all. No wrestling of any kind. You also are not permitted to do follow-up strikes on the floor. We are underway. Clean hook there. And now leather being thrown on both sides. Oh, effective use of the jab by Ankalaev. Big straight left.
Big elbow.
All right, early round. That's the biggest use of fight thus far. How's his opponent still
I
standing?
mean, I have no idea. This fight is supposed to be over. It might not be over now, but it's going to be over very soon.
Hey.
Oh, my goodness. That one was thrown to end the fight.
Yeah.
Nice payback right hand, my goodness.
What a wild start to this fight, unless, of course, you like defense.
What a great fight so far. These guys are laying it all out on the line. Oh, look at that.
Just over 3 minutes to go. Overhand attempt now. It's blocked by Pineda. Great body kick there. All right, so now we start to see some redness underneath the elbow. You got to think he's going to continue to attack the body with all of his strikes.
Well, his opponent has not done anything wrong.
He's hurt now.
Nice leg kick.
Oh, with authority, the body. Strong hook lands. That strike blocked by Ankalaev. Another powerful kick there. A lot of volume with the feet tonight for him.
It's unbelievable to watch somebody make kicking the base of their fighting style. He has shown us that it's possible. Clean punch.
All right, so that opened up a cut around his eye area.
He hasn't moved his head well. This might be the biggest shot of
Well, no denying the durability on the other side, but at this point, you just got to find that kill shot and get him out of there.
A lot of times that comes with reps, that comes with taking your time. You get excited, and you want to finish because you think it's right there, but at times you just go for a swing and you miss a lot. He needs to slow down if he wants to get his opponent out of this fight.
Saved by the bell. That's the end of the round, and thankfully for him, it came at the right time. He got knocked down just before the horn. His corner can keep him in the fight.
You ready to fight? You ready?
Here we are, early round 2. So he's really starting to put together some significant body shots here. These are going to take their
Ciego, nico esto qui sta,
back to the feet.
He's hurt bad here.
Pineda's right torso starting to bruise pretty good here.
Yeah.
That'll do it.
Aqui ele tá. Mas o outro foi malo. Ele vai cá.